talking to members of the populace and people, your names keep coming up. And words like steadfast, encouragement, leadership, are ones that are being used to describe you with many people that we are talking to.
More specifically, you have been lauded for helping to grow your local group, for fostering not just the fighting arts, but the arts themselves, for encouraging people to travel throughout the principality and beyond, which broadens their horizons and lets others meet them and share with their experience. And most importantly, you have been able to foster leadership in others within your group, which means that not everything rests on your shoulders all the time, and that's important to everybody.
Now, you have a very fine turban that you're wearing now that we really appreciate, but we would like to offer you another hat as well. So.
It is the prerogative of the crown to honor with the title of Baron and Baroness those of their subjects.
Please wear this as a symbol of your new award and be a baron in our court.
And a baroness. Hraði, you'll appreciate that one of our newest scribes put her all into these scrolls and at the start of her artistic journey.
It's beautiful. I'm glad to see them doing it. Thank you for everything that you've done in our court. Thank you.
Yes.
Be it known to all that Hraði and Silvia, sorry, I'm doing this backwards, I apologize, that Fabian and Eliška, King and Queen of the West, do by their words confer great honor upon their subjects Hraði and Silvia, and do name them Baron and Baroness of the Court of the West in all other lands as well.
All right, crash of the Titans there.
Done. Day of January in the 59th year of the Kingdom of the West. Fabian Rex, Eliška Regina. Here closes the court of Fabian and Eliška, King and Queen of the West.
And here resumes the court of their highnesses, Floki and Kottr, Prince and Princess of Oerthan. Please be seated. Let the following contestants for the Coronet of Oerthan come before their highnesses. Viscount Hans Schaefer.
Your Majesties, Your Highness, if it would please you, allow me to fight for my wife, Reina Mercury, Viscountess, Mistress, whichever one she wants to be known as, in the Coronet tournament. I will do my best to make sure that whatever successors you do earn are well-skilled and worthy of this honor.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you in the list, please.
Sir Bartram Sinclair.
Your Highness, I humbly request that you allow us to enter your list so that today I can fight for this gentleman who sparks joy all the time. All right? The #1 royal photo bomber in all of
That's true.
my inspiration today in this tourney, Sir Sword. Please, may we enter your
Welcome to the list.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Hraði and Kottr.
And now I need to see examples being photographed.
صباح الخير يا سيدي. It is me, Hraði Kottr, and I will be fighting for the honor of the Lady Silvia of Thrace.
Baroness.
Baroness.
That's Baroness to you.
The jewel of Byzantium and the joy of my life.
Hill, the library.
There we go. Your Highnesses, it is with great joy that I wish to enter your list for my sister, Gisela. We wish to inflict research and art on your populace. May we have your leave to enter your list?
Yes.
Sigurd of Ascalia.
Majesties, Your Highness. Come before you with the inspiration of my life to request permission to enter into your coronet tournament. Every day she is the reason that I will pick up my sword and defend principles of chivalry and do my best to demonstrate my prowess on the field.
There is no answer, but yes, please join my list.
Halbjorn Erlanderson.
I would like to welcome you to our list, and I would ask that you please share that nice rib shot that you gave to me at practice with these other fighters. Yes, welcome to the list.
Bernadette of Ascalia.
I fight for Lady Maeva of Ascalia. Her beauty, wit, and resolve inspire me, as I know they inspire many others. And I ask your permission to fight to give her the honor of sitting in a really big chair.
Welcome to the list.
Honora Sparrow.
My name is Honora, and I would like to fight in honor of Lucius Cassius Maris in your list today, if you will allow it.
I will certainly.
This is the prettiest princess you've ever seen.
And, this is your first coronet, correct?
Correct.
Welcome to the list.
And my first as a consort.
Welcome to the list.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Your Highnesses, these are the fighters who would compete today for the coronets of Oerthan.
Can I have the Marshal of Oerthan please come forward?
Oh, that guy. Let Lucius, Marshal of Oerthan, come before their Highnesses.
With your permissions to address your populace, Your Highness. Majesties.
Good gentles all of Oerthan, you grace His Highness and Her Highness with your presence today, as well as these fighters. Do know that in great tradition of the West Kingdom, it will be done in West Kingdom tradition. The fighters will be expected to have the normal armor expectations of the conical helm with a nasal, the chain halberd, boiled leather arms and legs, and they will be doing a double limb tournament.
Thank you, Marshal. Thank you, my Lord Marshal.
Let the fighters contesting for the coronets kneel before their Highnesses. convention combat for this tournament, and you all know the rules of the list. Do you each swear to abide by these rules and these conventions during these lists?
I so swear.
And do you each have a consort, whose favor you shall bear in these lists, who has agreed to reign beside you, should you be given victory this day?
I do.
I so swear.
And do you swear that, if you should be given victory today, you and your consort can and will fulfill the obligations of the Coronets of Oerthan, and that you can and will swear fealty to the principality and the people of Oerthan, and that you can and will rule over the principality of Oerthan to the best of your ability?
I so swear.
And do you swear by this, the great acts of the principality of Oerthan, that should you prove victorious, you and your consort shall swear fealty to their majesties and to their successors to their thrones, and will maintain for them their lands of Oerthan for as long as you shall reign?
I so swear.
Then upon pain of expulsion from these lists, let none here present enter these lists bearing any stone, charm, or herb of virtue by which they hope to gain advantage over their opponents. Let each of you prove by your skill and strength alone the worth and virtue of those whose favors you bear, either in victory or in honorable defeat.
Please rise and resume your places.
His Highness now invites the following fighters to cross to the belted side. Hraði Kottr, Kunahil Library. Now let each of these fighters before the princess, in order outward from her throne, challenge any one of these fighters before the prince for the honor of combat for the first round of the Coronet list. When your challenge is accepted, come forward together and present yourselves to the minister of the list that your challenges may be recorded. The list will commence
After the tournaments, the prize tourneys.
after the prize tourney.
Welcome to the list. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for honoring me, inviting in this list to pick the next Prince of Oerthan. I look forward to seeing all of you out on the field. The only thing I have is communication is a big thing. You guys are absolutely amazing with that. Pay attention to blade placement, calling your shots, and just being aware of everything. I greatly appreciate everything that you guys do. You are all an inspiration to me. Everybody from every time I've got to fight each and every single one of you. So I look forward to seeing all of you on the field today. And at this time, please make your challenges as you are called.
Sigurd of Ascalia.
Puff up. I hate it when you do that.
You know, if my knight were here, he would give me very clear guidance, and that's to pick the whitest belt and the biggest and the ugliest fighter.
Hey, I'm a consort.
And since you're not fighting, since your sword is not fighting today, there's really only one obvious choice. Would you do me the honor of the first fight?
Albjorn Erlanderson.
I know everybody. But I want to fight him, and I haven't had a chance to in a while.
There was practice last week.
He avoided me.
He was out of armor before Halbjorn got to fight with him.
Of course.
Would
yes.
you? Oh. Oops.
Bernadette of Ascalia.
Baron! Would you do me the honor?
We're gonna have a hard choice.
This is actually perfect. You were going to be my first choice.
Huzzah!
Yeah, we gotta go take
And I found one.
Final thing, I have one more announcement. I would like to call up my knight, Sir Geoffrey Scott, to explain the rules of the prize tourney. Yes.
Howdy. Great to be back in Oerthan. So, wow, just real bland. As you may know, His Highness loves to fight, but he's unable to fight today. So, in accordance with the law of conservation of fighting, he wanted to make sure there was extra fighting to make up for his absence. And thus, he conceived of the Dice of Destiny tournament.
These bricks were made today for your pleasure to roll them.
So the way these tournaments work, there will be a heavy and rapier tournament. As they will be fought in a round-robin format. As the list table announces the pairing, the two fighters will come forward, take their dice, and throw them. 5 is daggers. So if you roll a 2, it's single-handed sword. 3 is mace and shield. 4 is glaive. 5 is dagger. 6 sword and shield. 7, the most common roll, fighter's choice.
Don't roll 7.
Sword and buckler. 9, two-handed sword. 10, two-handed axe. 11, axe and shield. And 12, single sword, offhand.
And if you roll, just a little caveat, and you want to re-roll the 7, I'm okay with that. I am totally okay if you want to re-roll 7.
So all, except for fighter's choice, will be matched weapons. Both fighters will fight the same format. Fighter's choice, they fight whatever they wish. For the rapier side, a roll of 2 is single rapier, 12, offhand single rapier. 3 and 11, rapier and dagger. 4 and 10, rapier with an offhand parry. 5 and 9, 2 rapiers. 6 and 8, fighter's choice. And 7, dagger. His Highness loves daggers.
I do.
Your Highness, double kills
are refought immediately.
Only once, or until there is a
clear victor.
Okay. So there you have it. When they call your, when the table calls you, take a die, roll it. You'll know how to arm up. The fighting will be outside on the grass. The heavy fighting will be on the far field. The rapier on the near field. When you finish, come back in and report the fights to the list table.
If you are planning to enter this list and you have not yet entered your name, you have 5 minutes after court completes to enter the list.
One more thing, if you are fighting rapier and you plan to fight in Coronet after, we will have a brief period so you can switch out of your rapier garb into heavy before Coronet list will start.
And you will need to be inspected or we can't start the lists.
Thank you, Harold.
So come get your
Our
cards.
list mistress. Yes, thank you. Many talents.
There being no further business before this court, long live the prince!
Long live the prince!
Long live the princess!
Long live the princess!
Long live the king!
Long live the king!
Long live the queen!
Long live the queen!
Long live the other princes and princesses of the West! Hip hip!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Go and prepare yourselves.